Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the host of your 8th annual True Heel Heat Year End Awards. His name is SP3. Thank you. Another year in the books, 2024, 8th annual True Heel Heat Year-End Awards. This is my 8th time hosting this prestigious award show. I want to thank the Academy, the True Heel Heat Academy, for allowing me to host. Wait, I have a call. Oh, I'm not winning any awards? Oh, I'm just here to host the show and cut to the intro. Yes, we got our first awards that we got here for the True Heel Heat 2024 awards. You can sound off in the live chat with your thoughts and who you think should have won. But how we do the awards here is we go around and we find out who our panel here would have picked, or who was their pick for the awards, before we read out what you guys voted on. So we got first up. This is True Heel Heat. So we're going to start off with Heel Turn of the Year, our newest award to the awards. We've cut down on a lot of awards that we've done in years past. We added a few, we took a few out. So it's a new revised awards that we have this year. And our first one is Heel Turn of the Year. So this goes for, the best turn that we saw, the best betrayal that we saw throughout the past 12 months, throughout the world of pro wrestling, not just WWE, AEW, but New Japan, TNA, CMLL, AAA. So sound off in the live chat with your pick for the 2024 Heel Turn of the Year. Chrissy Love, what was the best heel turn of 2024 to you?
Honorable mention to the New Day, but I'm going to say Kevin Owens.
I like that pick. Josh.
Mariah May turning on Timeless Toni.
Ooh, it's a good one, Josh. I think that's the winner right there.
We got in the chat, I Make Beats, who says Mariah May. We got Power Driver Finisher, who says Hangman Adam Page. We did get a couple of votes for Hangman Adam Page. I can let you know that. I Make Beats says Sonata. Mr. Bonda says Mariah May. Blood Money 47 says New Day heel turn. Patrick Bell says for real, Mariah May, that was fire. And we got I mean, yes, it can be defined as a heel turn, Hangman Adam Page, because it was a double turn.
Yeah, it was a double turn. Yeah, it was a double turn, and he just went off the rails after that.
Yeah. All right, so here's the results. Davion, good to see a new name in the chat. Thanks for joining us. He says Mariah May. But yes, let's talk about. Well, no, Power Driver Finisher. The whole Timeless act kind of turned babyface like in the spring. They kind of turned babyface, and they especially turn babyface when they do the threesome kiss at Forbidden Door. And then like 2 weeks after that, that's when Mariah May shocks you with it's a heel turn betrayal. It's a turn. It is defined as a heel turn. But let's read out the results here. So coming in third place, we have John Moxley and the Death Riders turning on Bryan Danielson from AEW All Out. Second place, we have the New Day turning on Big E, and our winner of the 2024 True Heel Heat heel turn of the year is
Mariah
May.
Is that a award in her hand?
Yes, it is. The Torchies. The Torchies. There you go. Here's your Torchy. Mariah May, of course, turned on Timeless Toni Storm in July on AEW Dynamite, the July 10th edition of AEW Dynamite, after winning the Owen Hart Cup. It was revealed her whole plot the entire time was to get Timeless Toni Storm into a false sense of security and then stab her in the back the bloody beatdown, one of the most memorable kind of betrayals that we've seen in AEW. And I said at the time, and I still think to this day, it's one of the best angles that I've ever seen from women's wrestling. Like, as far as like iconic heel turns in women's wrestling, I think that's going to be up there when we like look back on it years from now.
Yep. I agree. Great heel turn for the year. And then it was played out very well too. So we knew it was coming, but we just didn't know when it was going to happen. So yes, it was teased to us. It's a good heel turn. Yes. I'm surprised the New Day got up there and they just happened like a week ago.
Hey! I mean,
you have to, yeah.
They had to. It had to.
I
totally understand.
For the year is now over. They just did it a week ago. That's all I'm saying.
No.
But it's still a great one. It's still
great. It happened a week ago. Okay, whatever. I don't make the rules.
Well, I mean, technically it's still 2024.
Yeah. It happened in 2024. We didn't make a timestamp as the criteria. We just said 2024. Apparently.
Yeah, this ain't PWI with their weird time frame.
Okay, guys.
At least we don't do like middle of the year. At least we go to the end of the year at the very least. Like, come on.
True. Okay,
just
fine.
saying. But she's like, okay,
and they're in second place.
In second place. Why are we complaining? Like, they got to second place. Fire Driver Finisher says, yeah, it's Mariah May. Patrick Bell says, so shocking. I seen it coming without seeing it coming. Yeah. Yeah. That's
it also made me feel very uncomfortable. Like when the heel turn was happening, it made me feel very uncomfortable because the way like Toni was, like she was crying and then her head busted open. I was like, damn, like they did that. That's where they did a great job at too. Like but then also because we got that violent aspect, it's even what we said a couple of weeks ago. Like if the only thing that was missing with the New Day stuff was like the contact, but knowing the situation, Big E, he's not cleared. But that would have been like you're talking about it. You're talking about the mega heat they would have gotten, like even more so what they're getting now. That would have been crazy if they would have like done something to him physically.
Next up, we got another new award, Best Individual Promo of the Year. So this is going to the best solo promo. So not the overarching kind of work that the person did on the mic throughout 2024, but an individual promo that stood out to you as being the best of the year. So some notable ones that people voted on. We had someone vote on Punk, Drew, and Seth. Who chose you? The whole three-way promo exchange they had in Chicago when Punk alluded to Drew, who chose you to be the chosen one, and Drew was kind of stumped on that one. Then we have Hangman burn Swerve's house. We got the New Day turning on Big E, and The Rock to Cody, you're welcome. So his promo to Mama Rhodes and Cody saying, what can I say except you're welcome? That had that final line. So those are the notable ones that were mentioned. But first place kind of got a few more votes than everybody else. So it had to be the best individual promo. So the True Hill Heat 2024 best individual promo goes to Drew McIntyre. I prayed for this, and then it happened. His original promo to CM Punk after injuring Punk in the Royal Rumble, telling him that he prayed for this to happen, and it did. And the big smile on his face, and it became a meme. It became a gift that we would see for months and months after, and it set the tone for what would be one of the best rivalries of 2024. So Drew McIntyre, well-deserving best individual promo of the year. Josh?
What's up?
What do you think? Do you disagree? Do you agree?
That's a good choice. I mean, I kind of had Hangman and burning the house, but Drew, talking his shit.
Drew deserves it.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Because it was the catalyst to what we ended up getting for their feud.
Mm-hmm.
We got here. I make beats. Is a Drew or Toni. Well, you had to put an individual promo. What promo from them? You not who's best on the mic, because we have a separate category for that. I make beats.
Yeah,
But yes,
yeah.
I think the one with I prayed. I did not vote for I prayed for this, and it happened. But I understand it winning this award because of its importance for the rest of the year, especially. But next up, we do have best on the mic. So this is for the individual who had the best promo work throughout 2024 with their promo work on the mic and how it translated to their character work as well. So we got a couple of people who are notable here. We got Will Ospreay, who got a couple of votes. We got Jon Moxley, who got a couple of votes. But second place is the final boss, The Rock, coming in at second place.
Who was on third?
Second place.
Second place.
I said I named a couple of people that got votes, but no one really. It was a 2-horse race. One for The Rock got a couple of more votes than everybody else that I didn't mention or did mention, but first place was far and away. This is probably the biggest kind of margin of victory of anyone. I think it's 80% of the vote went to Drew McIntyre. Once again, the best on the mic for 2024. Drew McIntyre winning back-to-back awards here for the True Heel Heat year-end awards. And I believe Drew McIntyre is going to be the person who had the most awards from 2024 for our year-end awards, with 2 already back-to-back here. So best individual promo and best on the mic going to Drew McIntyre. Well deserved, Chrissy.
Well deserved. He did the work this year. He was in it, so I think that he deserves it. I'm happy for him. Go, Drew.
I didn't tell you off. I said that you had to pick. You're picking who's best on the mic in best individual promo. Best individual promo is the individual promo that was the best, not who was the best on the mic. That's what I was just trying to help. Sir. But we got Bloody Money, who says, I wish it was Gabe Kidd when it comes to the mic. I mean, Gabe Kidd, I think that if more people watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, he would be up there because he is so good on the mic. I haven't interviewed him. I know for a reason. I know. We got Davion, who says, God bless Drew McIntyre. Indeed, I agree. Next, we got best True Heel Wrestler of the year. This is going to the best true heel in professional wrestling this year. So this was another one that was really a 2-horse race. Like, this was mainly 2 people who were getting voted on. I think Swerve did get a nod, a vote. I think Jon Moxley did get a vote. MJF did get a vote. But these 2 were far and away the 2 that got the most votes. So coming in second place is Hangman Adam Page. And coming in first place, 3-time winner, Drew McIntyre.
Three in a row for him. 3 in a row.
3 in a row for Drew McIntyre. And the camera pans over to CM Punk, who is none too pleased that Drew McIntyre won all these awards on his back as he was injured. But man, Drew McIntyre, when I was tallying everything up last night, I was like, God damn, Drew. God damn. I'm surprised that more people didn't vote for him for Wrestler of the Year with how many awards that he was winning. He was winning all the other awards except for Wrestler of the Year.
What are you going to do? You can't. This is the work. He got heat. He did the work, and then the memes made it even worse.
Yeah.
Then he just went to go see Jack Perry.
Oh yeah, the Jack Perry one. That was good. Dion Jenkins saying Drew sweep. Yes, 3 in a row. 3 in a row for Drew McIntyre. No. Call me Mr. Bonda. Will Ospreay is a babyface. I mean, you could say he's a favorite of True Heel Heat, but he can't be the heel of the year, the true heel of the year. He
been baby face ever since he got there, ever since he got to AEW.
Or no, I think he meant best on the mic. So if you did,
mic.
I apologize.
Best of luck. I mean, Ospreay's gotten better, but you know,
I think Ospreay took the biggest jump on the mic, but I think that Drew has been better. Drew deserved all these awards. I will give it to him. He had a great year. And finally, for this round of our awards, we'll have more awards to reveal as we go through this flagship podcast. But our final award is another new award this year, y'all. We have the best true heel of our community, the best member, the best person in our chat, person who is supporting us on Patreon or here on the YouTube channel, sending in the super chats, being a part of the conversation in our live chat. We left it open to all of you to vote on the best true heel member of the year. So a couple of y'all got some nods. We got Negro Buck Nick Jackson, who got a couple of votes. We got Vala B, who got a couple of votes. We got Power Driver Finisher even got a vote. I Make Beats got a vote. I see y'all in the chat, so I had to mention y'all. Third place was the Negro Buck Nick Jackson. Number 2, second place, very close, was Chuck Berry's. And number 1, first place,
Chuck Berry's.
The 2024 True Heel Member of the Year is Will Chisholm. It's Will Chisholm. It's Will Chisholm. Thank you, Will.
He's not even here right now.
Where are you, Will? Show yourself, Will, and accept your award.
Wait, he's not here, man. We're changing the winner.
So it was I Make Beats. It was Vala, and who else?
They got votes. Third place was Negro Buck. Second place was Chuck Berry's. First place was Will Chisholm.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yes. So congratulations to Will Chisholm. Will Chisholm, he supported us so much throughout 2024. So I think it is for good reason that Will Chisholm won our community's Member of the Year award. So that will be something that we continue doing year after year. Why not? And yeah, Chuck Berry's, man, you came close, Chuck Berry's. I think you got him next year. I'm calling it now.
Chuck Berry's.
I think you might catch it. You was catching them. I was getting a lot of the last couple of tallies, and you was catching up. So I wouldn't don't knock yourself, brother. Don't knock yourself, because you was close. It was a close
he's here. Look, he's finally in there.
So now he shows up.
There he is. He says, "I'm so proud of my stuff."
Yeah, he does show up.
Love you guys.
He does show up.
Congrats to everyone that does, thank you again. We appreciate you all for supporting us, and you don't have to watch us, but you do. And we love you. Thanks.
Showing up at the boogeyman.
Will Chisholm, you gotta leave a speech in the live chat. That's what I Make Beats. I Make Beats says speech. So you got to leave a speech for us in the live chat. Let us know your thoughts. But yeah, I thought that would be a fun thing to kind of add to our year-end awards, because our community has been so great throughout 2024, helping us hit our goals. The super chat donations you guys support are able to, help out the contributors that you see on screen with us here. So we always appreciate that as well. So yeah, I think that it was appropriate to do this award. What do y'all think?
I love that you did that, SP. Great job. That's why you're the boss.
Well, I try. Thank you. But yes, well, we got to get into what we missed, but of course, sound off in the live chat your thoughts on any of the awards that we read out so far. We got Power Driver Finisher, who says, "I think you got him next year." Talking to, I think, I Make Beats. So he says, "Thank you for my vote. I didn't vote for myself. I promise." We got Chuck Berry, who says, like Jimmy Cole did Stone Cold versus The Rock. Yeah, it was we called it. Me and Jimmy, when y'all two were battling on AE Ramble earlier this year with super chat donations, we was like, it's Austin and Rock of the community.
Of the
it's
super
Chuck
chat?
Berry's. Yep, Chuck Berry's and the Super
Will
Chisholm. The Super Chisholm. That's what we were calling it. We got Will Chisholm, who says, I prayed for this. and it happened.
It happened.
See what you did there. See what you did there. Very well done. Very well done, sir. But yes. I'm happy for all of y'all. Happy that y'all can be a part of our True Hill Heat year-end awards like this. But let's go back and look back on the year that was. So if you're just joining us, if you missed earlier our start of our True Hill Heat year-end awards, you had Mariah May, our 2024 heel turn of the year. Drew McIntyre, the 2024 best on the mic.
Got it right.
Drew McIntyre, 2024 best individual promo.
Got it right.
Drew McIntyre, 2024 True Heel of the Year, which
Absolutely.
CM Punk was not pleased with at all. And then finally, we had the True Heel Heat 2024 Best of the Community Award going to Will Chisholm, who had a beautiful, beautiful speech in the live chat. Romeo, you missed it. Go back. Go back.
I'll watch it back.
But that was our awards so far. Next up, we got our next round of awards for 2024. Let us know in the live chat who you think is going to win. And of course, with our panel, we'll find out who they think should win these awards.
Oh, by the way, you guys got 3 out of 4 right there. Heel turn of the year. I know it was late, but it's the New Day. It's not even close.
Thank you for your misogyny, not wanting to give it to the women. So thank you.
First of all, nice. Romeo, that just happened like a week ago, and everyone's trying to say it's
it happened this year. Yeah.
Right. Whatever.
It happened this year. That's all that mattered to him. But yes, we have Women's Match of the Year up next. So we'll start with you, Josh. What was your Women's Match of the Year?
My Women's Match of the Year. I was leaning with Eel's match at Marigold.
With Utami Hayashishita?
Yep.
There you go. That's yours. Romeo?
Basing it only off of the matches I saw, mine's is Willow and Statlander from All Out, which was freaking awesome.
The street fight?
Yes.
Okay, you got to specify. Oh, yeah, that was it. So, never mind.
Chrissy Love, what about you?
My match of the year,
Women's Match of the Year.
Women. Yeah. I would have to agree with Romeo.
Willow and
Statland. Yeah. Honorable mention to Mercedes and Mercedes and damn it. Statlander.
You want OJ back?
Oh, okay. So we got here, this is how it panned out. So in third place, we had Bayley versus Io Sky from WrestleMania 40 night 2. In second place, Romeo and Chrissy got it right. Second place, Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale from AEW All Out. And number 1, 2024 Women's Match of the Year goes to Mercedes Moné versus Hazuki from NJPW's Strong Style Evolve.
Okay.
So this is a case of something that happened like a week ago, winning awards, Chrissy, just letting you know. But a late candidate, but what a candidate it was. One of the best women's matches that I ever seen. Many people calling it the best women's match to ever take place in the United States. Mercedes Moné completely redeeming herself for those 2 disappointing matches in AEW this year. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Make everybody forget about the disappointment. Just come out with a great album, score 50-point triple-double. That's what Mercedes did in New Japan. So well deserving. That was my women's match of the year myself. So gotta get to that.
I got it downloaded. Maybe I'll check it out in like 3 months.
In your case, never.
This dude ain't gonna watch it till 2027.
2027. That's generous.
Might be my.
Then he's gonna be like, you know what, guys? I think y'all got it right in 2024.
Yeah. Whenever I do see it, I'll let you know. You're probably right.
All right. Keep it on the match tip. We got worst match. Worst match of the year. So worst match of the year, Chrissy. What was your worst match of the year?
Mercedes and Britt Baker.
Fair.
Great,
Romeo.
Great choice. Mine was, I can't believe I actually saw this match. Like, I heard how bad it was. I wanted to entertain myself by seeing how bad it was. It was Ibushi versus Marufuji. Now, a lot of people might have forgotten about this match. It took place so early in the year, one of the first days of the year. That was rough.
It was. I spoiler alert for our worst match of the year countdown list. I said it was the saddest match to watch this year. It was sad. Dude blew out his ankles in the match. Like, that's ridiculous. Josh,
so long.
Worst match of the year.
Nia versus Liv.
Ooh.
So I can inform us that on the community tab poll that did win the community tab poll by a steep margin, but we had to combine all the votes here. So coming in and third was Daddy Ass versus Switchblade Jay White from AEW Dynamite. That was third place. Second place was in fact a tie between Nia and Liv Morgan from Crown Jewel and Jey Uso versus Jimmy Uso from WrestleMania 40. And number one worst match of the year was Bully Ray versus Jinder Mahal. Bully Ray versus Raj.
Where did you get this AI picture of this man?
In a tables match from MLP Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling's Forged in Excellence.
It looks too happy.
We had so many people who just saw that matchup on paper, didn't watch it, and added it to their list.
Wow.
It was like, that looks bad. Who would think that was a good idea? Like, seriously.
Damn. Never seen it, but congrats.
You should. If you go out of your way to watch bad matches, you should see that one. That's a must watch. That's a must watch for sure.
That one's hard to find. Is that on YouTube or something?
I saw it on Triller. I just got it on Triller. Yeah. Well, no, it's on the streaming sites. The streaming sites had the MLP show.
Oh, I didn't notice.
And look at that. I said I was adding two night pay-per-views to all these events, and then I said I was adding a co-host. I'm going to add another one. Here's another one for you. The Candle Maker. This True Heel Heat alcoholic enthusiast himself. Top guy JJ's here.
You forgot to add the man who doesn't answer his DMs. Jesus.
Anybody that knows me, hold on. What's up, there? Before we get into the accountability aspect, hey, boo. What's up, girl? SP, what up,
How are
man?
you, my love?
Hope your Christmas was good with all the kids, man.
How you
Hope
doing,
everybody
bro?
had a wonderful Christmas. Hope everybody leads into a wonderful new year and all of that good stuff, because it's obviously going to be the last time we see each other for 2024. So, want to get that stuff. Now, this guy right here.
Down below us? Him?
Yeah, this guy right here. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone that knows me knows from November till the end of December, I go into an abyss.
I'm kind of surprised
to an abyss.
Me too. I was about to say, you're not at work today.
Because I have a half day today, which I won't be on. I have a half day today, so I gotta leave in like an hour. So
Okay.
let me get some stuff. But this is the abyss month for me. It's almost over, but this is a terrible month for me. December is always terrible, and I think anybody that's known me for more than two years at least, and you've known me for over a decade, sir. knows I go into an abyss.
You said November. My DMs have gone unanswered since September. So
okay, all right. So
Fair.
got him.
No. So hold on. You know what his DM it entails? It entails a live stream that I've completely missed. So I get like a 1 hour's notice of a stream that's taking place Look, he's doing his research now.
I got a DM that says. I got a DM that says everything good, my guy. No response.
Yeah, I told you
I'm
he was
just
doing his
checking on you. I'm
research.
just checking on you.
I told you he was doing his research.
I'm just checking on you.
But you know what? I apologize, Romeo. I
It's all right.
apologize. I am absolutely, I'm terrible with my phone in the holiday season. Just I'm actually,
surprised I got him because I got
I'm-
and I got him on like a last minute tip too.
anyone that knows me personally knows I am terrible with my phone in fall and winter. I'm gonna throw fall in there too. Fuck it.
There you go. Just throw it all in there because
It's all love, brother. You somehow managed to look at your phone when it was time to beat me in the fantasy football. You managed to look at your phone then.
Oh yeah. So
man, Romeo, tough loss
So-
over in
so
the
I-
sleeper.
on my ride to work, I have to do things that has to involve. If it involves fantasy, I don't do fantasy. Literally, the only thing I even involve with is fantasy football. I have a fantasy basketball team. That shit is like 2-8. That shit is like the worst thing fucking walking because that pays no attention to it. The whole roster's hurt. I don't pay attention to that shit. That shit is terrible. Just saying. Well, the year's about to come to a close. I do have certain goals for 2025, and hopefully, just being more available is one of them.
And answering your phone.
And what's
You
fucked
came
up
on a
what's
perfect-
fucked
on a
up
perfect
about
week
it is
because
that I
we're
have
doing our awards.
what's fucked up is that I have two phones. I think
I
that's
know.
the
That makes it
problem,
funnier.
is that I have two.
You literally
I
missed.
think
the
I need to
private
get
chat
rid of
already.
one. I think I need to get rid of one.
There you go.
I got
Yeah.
some planning I need to do.
Our producer said he has two phones. He can't answer a text. Yep. Seems about right. But yes, you came on the right week because we're at our year-end awards, and we've made it to best non-wrestler of 2024. So that can be a commentator, a ring announcer, a manager, anyone who is not a wrestler but contributes to professional wrestling in 2024. Chrissy Love, who was your best non-wrestler of the year?
Is he considered a wrestler now, Logan Paul?
It's non-wrestler.
Yeah.
If they wrestled a match, they're a wrestler.
Okay, but okay, non-wrestler. Come back to me. Okay.
All right. I went with Samantha Irvin, like a lifetime.
Oh,
Romeo.
okay.
I want to give it to her. She made a terrible decision, but I don't think it was a strong year for this category. But I went with Michael Cole.
Top guy JJ. What about you?
On the spot there. Listen, anytime this man blesses our TV screens, whether it's 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, Paul Heyman.
I like that one.
Paul Heyman.
Chrissy, do you have an answer now?
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go with either Stokely or Paul Heyman. I like that answer.
This was a 2-horse race.
2-horse race.
It was a 2-horse race.
What'd I
It was
say?
very clear. It was second place, Prince Nana,
Oh,
And-
I like that one.
and first place with 44% of the vote, Paul Heyman. It was
That's right. He's
I-
by default, bro.
I like the Prince Nana one too. That's actually really good.
obvious. Like Paul Heyman has been in the running for best non-wrestler of the year for the past like almost 2 decades now.
Okay.
Working like 20% of the dates, if that.
That's what
That's
I said.
impressive.
Bless
That's
the screens.
impressive.
2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You are getting entertainment when all you, ladies and gentlemen, you already know you're about to be entertained.
Maximize
already
your
know it.
minutes. Maximize your
Yep.
minutes.
Absolutely. Now this year we switched things up because we added most improved and breakout star together. Because some people usually have trouble with picking out a most improved. Some people sometimes have trouble picking out a breakout star. So we just combined it all into one. So our breakout star, most improved.
SB3, can I ask you a question really fast? Really fast. I just want to just keep consistency here. Just let it know that it's consistent. Did I place a vote in any of these categories this year?
Not
Even
at
though
all.
you
No.
tagged me
Not
in
at
how many
Not at
messages?
I tagged you every time I took a top 5 from
I saw the tags. I saw them.
It ain't biased, y'all.
No, but to be fair to Top Guy JJ, this is in his defense. Most of the niggas on our team did not fill out the form. So be fair.
I'm sorry.
You at least have a reason. Most of these niggas, I literally put it multiple times this week because I was desperate. I was like, yo, we're literally doing the show on Saturday. Could y'all fill it out? Me and Romeo both pinned it. Literally, when Romeo pinned it, I was like, all right, maybe somebody will fill it out. Only Romeo filled it out.
Okay, and I saw it. I'm one of those niggers. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, it's a hard R there.
I'm one of those niggers. And I looked at that shit and I started banging it and I was like, the fuck is that? I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. It was like I was at a point and I was just like, this is like work. I was like, I can't remember all this shit. No, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm one of the niggas. And I'm sorry.
I started.
I was like, you got me with the top 5 stuff, but then you had me go fill out some form.
Literally the last time that I shared the link for y'all to put it in, I erased top 5. I just wanted y'all to give me an answer. Give me an answer.
Wait. Question. And you know what? And listen, I take accountability for that. I already know that. I'm taking
responsibility. I was one of the niggas. I'm telling you right now. I'm sorry. I didn't do it.
The question
and I'm telling you, I didn't do it because I felt very overwhelmed and my brain was starting to hurt. And I was like, fuck this shit. He'll get it from the rest of the crew, but the rest of the crew didn't do it. So shame on us. And shame on us. And we will do. I will make sure next year we will do better. How about that?
Yo, at least because I didn't even go as far as Chrissy did. I ain't even go as far as Chrissy did. She at least looked. Did you provide multiple choice?
No, that's the damn problem.
It didn't even have to be a correct answer. You just had to put it in.
I'm telling SP. Hold on. Let me help you here. We're getting old, bro. We're getting old. We need to see like shit that jogs memory, like names, like at least 4 to 5 names that we can. Hold on. In fairness,
I am pretty sure if I take the time, it takes more time. It takes more time.
Do less questions.
No. JJ, that's bad advice because I would be pissed right now. I would be pissed right now if I came up with multiple choice and niggas still did not fill it out. I would be more pissed.
Now, in my defense, for me, if you would have put multiple choice, I probably would have picked one.
Yes, I was going to say that maybe one person fills out the form.
But I'll be honest with you.
And then I wouldn't be one of the niggas, so it's okay.
When we have a team of 10 people and only one extra person, and me taking the time to put multiple choice for different awards, and one extra person fills it up, I still would be here pissed the fuck off. I would be pissed the fuck off.
This is what happens when the manager sends like 37 emails and doesn't get a reply to one, and he's like, "Yo, what the fuck, man?"
And we have our team meeting, and we want to know why he so pissed at us because we didn't do the fucking work.
Probably got to start in November.
Niggas is trying to grow here, B. Like, and y'all can't even click a fucking button.
In November, I'm gonna start handing it out in November.
That period.
Then it's gonna be worth me at the final True Hill Heat of the year being pissed off and ranting about. Y'all told me last year, give it to me earlier. I gave it to you one more, and I'm sure only like 2 extra people.
I'm giving you. Let me say. If you provide multiple choice, I give you my word. I will fill out the form for 2025.
Hey, remember this? At this point, at 2 hours,
I will give you my word in 2025. If you provide multiple choice, because this nigga right here is not going to remember shit that happened in January through March.
That's fair.
Right. It's time for everyone to start a journal.
Exactly. Like I thought y'all learned from me. Look, I do star ratings every week. It's because I have notes. I jot down notes. If a match was great, I jot down a note. If a promo was great, I jot down a note.
SP, I love you, but like I'm just letting you know that's what makes you you. You are the boss man. You take the notes. I don't write shit down but super chats. I'm telling you that right now. And I gotta seriously find them every time we get ready to do the next show. I'm like, where the fuck did I put the fucking paper from last week?
I tried.
So you want me to remember something?
I think I stopped in March. I'm gonna do better this year. 2025. I'll make it past March.
We have most improved breakout star of the year. Christy Love, who is your most improved breakout star of the year?
Even though she had a great beginning of the year, and then the other half of the year, so I'm gonna put Mariah May. Okay. Honorable mention Queen Aminata, even though she's probably no one ever voted for her, but honorable mention to her.
Keep that same energy, boo. You keep going until people ride the bandwagon, and then you won't be like, "There's no room."
My pick was Stephanie Vicaire.
Nice.
JJ.
I'm gonna go Obafemi.
Ooh.
Romeo.
I also went Obafemi. He's picking it up in the ring, on the mic. Honorable mention, late push, Chelsea Green.
No, nothing.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green, yes.
Romeo just nailed every reason why for Oba for me, especially the ability for the microphone.
So a couple of different people got like a couple of the same votes. So you had a couple of votes for Chelsea, had a couple of votes for Jacob Fatu, a couple of votes for Gabe.
That's a good one.
For Gabe Kidd from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Harley Cameron got a couple of late votes.
She's a good, definitely, yep.
But number one with 25% of the vote was Obafemi. Obafemi, the breakout star of 2024. He's a future WWE champion for sure.
Hell yeah.
As long as he
they like big guys.
Stays on the tracks, don't do anything Odyssey Jones would do.
Why do you even get that in the air?
I'm just saying.
This man is like one of the few like black golden pieces that we have.
I know.
Don't put that shit in the air.
I'm trying to scare the hose. We got next up, we got the tag team of the year. Romeo.
Ooh.
Fraxium. And it's not close. Not in my opinion.
It's
a bad year for tag teams. Bad year.
It's a terrible year for tag teams. I was gonna say Street Profit just being funny, but I know they're nowhere near that. I would say DIY.
JJ.
This was a disgusting year. God damn. I'm just gonna give y'all one. I'm just gonna say one for shits and giggles, just for them making it to the company and winning the belts. The Motor City Machine Guns.
Motor City Machine Guns actually did get some first place votes. This was one of our most voted on topics.
Eminem was a good one too.
MXM, you mean?
Yep.
You keep calling them Eminem. It's MXM.
Slim Shady.
Slim Shady. Better than Twin Babies. To the windows up to the mid 80s.
I'll send you the album, Chrissy.
Okay.
Tag team of the year. We got a total of 134 votes. Third place was ABC, who got 17 of those votes. Second place was the Young Bucks, who got 26 of those votes.
Respectable.
But with 56% of the votes in total, 75 of the 134 votes went to Fraxium, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom, the NXT tag team champions.
That's what's up.
When they breaking up?
Oh
wow!
Their whole gimmick is their dysfunctional tag team, and Sean actually makes it work because he does different ways to show they're dysfunctional. Except not like Triple H, who does the same thing every week to show someone's dysfunctional.
It's just the WWE way, though.
Accidental hits, losing, frustration, blood boil, turn.
He does it ad nauseum, like again. No, that part again. Not even the whole sequence. He says, do that part, but again. Do that part, but again. Do that part, but again. And he does it for months, and then he eventually gets to September.
And he did it all. And JJ, you had it all in that right order. That order, right? Like you just do it all in that sequence.
It's a formula of heel turns for tag teams for decades.
I expect tag team wrestling to have a much better year next year. It can't get worse, can it? Can't get.
It can.
The bar is not that very. It's not very high, Romeo.
It was such a bad year for tag team wrestling. PWI decided to give tag team of the year to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill to race bait. But anyway, moving on. Feud and storyline of the year for 2024.
Yeah, just said race bait.
I'm sorry. Like, yo, when I saw
it's
that,
so factually correct, bro. That's why I'm like,
it was just like, yo, I know no one on your team believes that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill was the best tag team this year. Y'all are just race baiting and also misogyny baiting. Because you know there's gonna be men that are upset about it, and women are gonna be like, "Look, we did it!"
You don't even need an explanation, bro. When you said race bait, that shit was on the fucking button, bro.
I'm just saying, yo. Feud and storyline of the year. Chrissy Love, we'll start with you.
Bloodline.
Romeo.
I went with Punk and Drew.
JJ.
Yeah, I got to agree with Romeo here, man. Punk and Drew was it for me. That was beautiful.
I went with Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page.
Ooh, I like it.
So we got here.
Not bad. Not bad.
This was a pretty much another one that it was really a 2-horse race, and we kind of have said the 2 horses. So coming in second place was coming in third place was Cody finishes the story. Coming in at number 2 was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, and number 1 Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland.
Nice.
Back to back. 2023 Feud of the Year, 2024 Feud of the Year.
And look, they're even arguing over the award.
And it's fire. That's what this was my favorite one you made, Romeo.
Yeah.
Because it's fire. This makes too much sense with these two guys.
The 2 best feuds involved violent hatred for one another.
As it should.
Which is something that wrestling has been missing for a long time. And then we got it from multiple places in the same year. That was beautifully done by both ends.
Early prediction for next year's storyline of the year. It's gonna be Pretty Deadly putting together their musical. This is week by week. This is
so much fun. I love it.
What an arc.
That's the only best part for SmackDown. That's what makes SmackDown like watchable. Other than that, nothing else matters.
And then when it happens, it's a 3-hour musical.
It's all throughout SmackDown, all throughout the whole episode. And then finally, our final award before we go into AEW, we added another new award, the best True Heel Heat YouTube show of the year. So this is out of all the shows that we do here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. You guys could vote on who you thought was the best. So you guys ready? You guys ready to hear this?
Yeah, and that's kind of embarrassing because niggas didn't even vote on their own shows.
No, you can't. No, I didn't. I will say some people did vote on their own shows, but besides the point. So not going to do the placing in anything because the winner of the best YouTube show on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel is
A Rambo.
Rated Raw Review. Yeah.
Okay, first of all.
I accept.
First of all.
Thank you.
Why does he look like a cast member on 90 Day Fiance?
This nigga look like a motherfucking stunt double to Craven.
Your eyes is all like you look cockeyed right here, son.
I guess maybe that's how I look normally. I don't know.
No, you
have
don't.
an acceptance speech, Romeo?
I want to thank myself, definitely, for making Rated Raw Review such a great show on the channel. I'd like to thank my co-host, SP3, for always being there. Always, more than me, in fact.
There isn't like a small.
Why is it only you accepting it?
Right, where you at? Like,
That's what I'm saying. Where's the fucking AI insertion of SP3 like right next to you?
I don't know.
He
The
didn't
whole,
make
the
one.
whole image didn't upload. It got cropped out. I don't know.
Whole image. His whole image didn't upload. You didn't even get a nigga's body part on there, bro. Like,
not even a hand.
Not even a hand.
Not even a hand, yo.
Could have put
Couldn't
a
even
black
get the
hand
nigga's shirt.
on the trophy, but he ain't even do that.
Oh,
But
like,
I'd like to
wait,
thank
even
Chase
like-
as well.
You could have put it like
Chase.
on his shoulder, like you could have put like you know, even like SP, like merged like his hand right there. Nothing, like we accept this together. Nothing.
But in actuality, the winner of the voting, Rated Raw Review came in third. It was tied with our New Japan podcast.
What the hell is this?
Oh my
Number-
god!
Number
I
two,
I hope
get
y'all
our
make this
poll
part
of
of
the
like one of
year
the
on
reels. This
December
is good
28th?
shit right here.
number two
Get that damn picture
was,
off the screen, damn it.
number two was
He
AE.
got a bronze. He got the bronze.
Number two, second place was AE Ramble, and in first place, the flagship podcast. We're the winners. We're the winners of
Rigged,
your
rigged.
Fucking place.
This
Rigged.
Real Heat YouTube show.
Stop the
How
count. Stop the count. Rigged.
Now you call it rigged? Now it's rigged.
So do you have an AI image of us?
He about to be he about
You're
to
right
be
here.
Trump he about to be Trump in 2020, bro. He about to call his whole shit rigged.
Rigged.
You're right here,
totally
guys.
rigged.
No need for an AI image. You're right here.
Okay.
Davion says AE Ramble with SB3 and Jimmy Macaram. We got Frantic World who says the AEW review show. We got Power Driver Finisher who says AE Ramble. Y'all guys should have voted on the form. The form was on that.
Literally everyone is saying A Ramble, but nobody voted for them to win it.
Exactly. You had a chance. You had days to fill out the form and vote on it, and you didn't.
So they was one of the niggas too then.
Well,
You're gonna
they're not on our team. They're not on the channel. I think
Okay,
that's a little worse. They choose to click on the link and come here. So I'm not gonna go in on them like I did on our own team. But
Okay, sure.
we got Chuck Berries who says, "Damn, Romeo got punked."
Yo, he gave a whole acceptance speech for third place, bro.
It's like my fan.
Chase got to be like, thank God I wasn't in that speech.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. And now it is time, without further ado, to reveal the final awards for the True Hill Heat year-end awards, our 8th annual year-end awards for 2024. Thus far, we have seen the 2024 heel turn of the year go to Mariah May, turning on Timeless Toni Storm. We also saw Drew McIntyre win Best on the Mic. We saw Drew McIntyre win Best Individual Promo. And we saw Drew McIntyre win Best True Heel Wrestler of the Year. CM Punk was not impressed. We also had the Best True Heel Heat Community Member go to Will Chisholm. Women's Match of the Year went to Mercedes Moné and Hazuki from NJPW Strong Style Evolved. Worst Match of the Year went to Bully Ray and Raj Desi from Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling's Forged in Excellence. Best Non-Wrestler went to Paul Heyman. Breakout Star went to Oba Femi. You also had Tag Team of the Year went to Frexium, and Feud and Storyline of the Year went to Swerve Strickland and Hangman Adam Page, while Best True Hill Heat YouTube show went to True Hill Heat Flagship Podcast, even though Romeo gave his acceptance speech. Romeo from 90 Day Fiance, I mean.
Stop the count.
All right, we got Best Major Show. What was the best pay-per-view premium live event of 2024? Romeo, we'll start with you.
WrestleMania 41.
40, you mean? You put 41 on the form, by the way. You mean 40.
41 is in a few months, sir.
Yeah, 41 has not happened yet.
41.
I guess that's a prediction, not a spoiler.
He's already foreseeing the best show of the year.
JJ, you was the best major show of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go Mania Night 2.
No, we specified on the
Oh,
form.
WrestleMania then. It's WrestleMania then.
It's WrestleMania 2 nights. You gotta combine
listen.
both.
I didn't even see the form, so just saying. I'm just
We know.
We know.
Hey,
Josh.
I owned up to shit completely.
Josh, what about you?
WrestleMania.
Chrissy?
All in.
So coming in third place was in fact AEW All In London. Coming in second place was in fact WWE WrestleMania 40. And number one, the winner of the 2024 best major show of the year is AEW Revolution from March in North Carolina. Sting's retirement matchup against the Young Bucks. You also had Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita on that show. That show had the great Blackpool Combat Club versus FTR. Bunch of great matches up and down the card. Like that. Like I think I had that as my best major show after I watched the show, and I don't think it ever left there. I think I really loved WrestleMania, really loved All In. I loved most of the AEW pay-per-views this year, but Revolution was special. It was special being in that building. I had to give that best major show.
Oh, you was there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's awesome.
That's different.
I mean, it creates a little special feeling too. So that's justified.
And Sting is like one of my all-time favorites. Like that was like one of the first wrestlers that I became a fan
anybody that picked Revolution is justified on that, just because not only it was such a great final match, like it was really good. Yeah. So justified.
Yeah. And the rest, and I based it off of, because I had like everything close, but I was like, WrestleMania, you know what stopped me from giving it best major show? It has Jay and Jimmy on it. So if you have one of the worst matches of the year,
yeah, I was about to. Didn't Bryan Danielson win the title
at All In?
Oh, he won it All In. Okay,
yeah, All In. But if you have one of the worst matches of the show, it should work against you. If the worst matches of the year, it should work against you. And I think that Jay and Jimmy at WrestleMania and Britt and Mercedes at All In is worse than the multi-scramble matchup at Revolution. That's their worst match. That's forgettable. We don't forget how bad Jay and Jimmy and Britt and Mercedes was. So that's why I couldn't give them.
I think at that point of 1 and 2, I think it's just a matter of nitpicking of what items you think kind of like held it down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very true. Next, we got best promotion of the year. We'll start with you, JJ.
I don't think I've said this in years. I got to go with the WWE. I think the WWE was they was on their game this year, and this is the first time I think in like 5-6 years I said this just flat out. I think WWE was a better promotion this year, and I ain't mad to say it, because they finally fucking seem to get their shit together and have a quality year. So, I go there.
Josh?
Go with WWE.
Romeo?
Yeah, it's not even close. This is a
Why'd you even ask him?
It's a massacre.
Why'd you even ask him? He said WWE was the best year in 2017.
Yeah,
I mean, they were the only company in 2017, so justified. So, just saying.
This is true. Chrissy.
But I'm gonna say AEW. They had the better pay-per-views.
I gave it to WWE as well. So with 55% of the vote,
WWE.
It is WWE, the promotion of the year, no question. Business-wise, quality-wise, WWE was on the up in 2020.
Yeah, they was on their game, man. They was on their game. Can't deny it.
It's pretty awkward seeing Paul walk past Toni right there.
You know,
back to
Back to back. That's why I did it that way. All right. Next, we got Match of the Year, one of the most prestigious awards of any award show in wrestling. The Match of the Year. We will start with Romeo.
This is so difficult.
It's not. It's Roman versus Cody. No match. It's one of the greatest matches ever. One of the greatest WrestleMania matches ever. No match will make you feel.
King
This guy.
Cap, bro.
This fucking guy.
King Cap, bro. Oh,
This
That was
fucking
Cap.
guy.
That was OG Cap.
No match will make you feel
I don't
what
give
that
a
match
fuck.
made us feel.
This nigga is
No match.
King Cap, yo.
Cody finishing the story.
King Capio.
Cody finishing the story. Like Ospreay Danielson, like, okay. Ospreay had like 8 of those matches this year. Okay. Great match.
I just asked
Great
you
match.
what's your match of the year.
Great
I
match.
didn't ask you to start shitting on other matches.
He's
What's your
shitting.
match of the year? You answered Cody and Roman. People laughed. Let's move on. Chrissy.
I'm gonna say
Ridiculous.
Ospreay and Swerve.
I'm sorry. I can't. TJ.
What happened?
I'm still laughing at his answer.
Oh.
All I asked him was, what's your match of the year? And he had just had to go off the deep end. He just had to go off.
I ain't gonna.
He had to defend his answer, so he had to do that.
This is gonna be probably an off match, but it's probably. But I haven't. This is one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. Was Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher.
Full gear.
That was one of the damnedest things I've ever seen.
Josh.
Ospreay versus Danielson.
So what we got here, third place, Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland from AEW All in London.
Another great one. Yeah.
2, the aforementioned Romeo's Choice, Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes from WrestleMania 40. And number 1 with I believe this is 40% of the vote. It is in fact Bryan Danielson versus Will Ospreay from AEW Dynasty.
Amazing
match. It's one of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life.
I just wanted to say something different because this man has had such a fucking year. He's had such a fucking year. Like Jesus.
5-star matches all around.
Yeah. Like we named 3 different with our answers. We named 3 different Ospreay matches, and all of them got 5 stars. And they're all different. They're all different because the Fletcher match is him doing a complete star-making job with a younger wrestler. The Swerve match is just an epic, big moves, big moments type of matchup. And then the him and Danielson is someone who is the master of in-ring technician versus the best hybrid wrestler that's ever stepped foot in the square circle. And it's Bryan feeling like he's so much more of a better wrestler, but then realizing slowly but surely throughout the duration of the match that this dude, Will Ospreay, is different. Like I can't do everything that I would do to beat everybody else. I can't beat him with this.
He's undeniable. He checks every type of wrestling box there is.
Great match. It wasn't Cody Roman.
But
yeah, it was better.
Cody and Roman had the best climatic, and
it had the most WrestleMania match. It had the most entertainment match ever.
Yeah,
it's not the best wrestling match. It's the best sports entertainment match of the year.
Still great. It was great.
Still great. But if you want to be correct, if you wanted to go on a rant and be like, hey, you could have went on a rant, Romeo, and been like, I care more about sports entertainment. Sports entertainment is what makes wrestling, that drives the emotion, that makes us feel things. This is the best example of sports entertainment. That's why it's the best match of the year. Instead of trying to make opinions sound like facts, because that's what you tried to do, and that's what made it hilarious. That's what made it hilarious. That's what made it hilarious, because you really tried to say your opinion like it was a factual statement. That's what made it hilarious.
That's what I tried to say before I was interrupted with laughter.
It's like a little.
I love you, Romeo. This is
Love you
you
guys
made
too.
this show. You made this show right here. Then we got our final 2 awards, the biggest awards of the night. Women's Wrestler of the Year. First up, Chrissy Love, your Women's Wrestler of the Year.
Rhea Ripley.
Romeo.
The person that owned Rhea Ripley all year, Liv Morgan.
JJ.
It's difficult because Rhea has such a great start, tailed off. I'm gonna stick to Rhea Ripley. I'm gonna stick to it. She had a really like cliff fall at the end of the year, but such a strong start.
Josh.
Timeless Toni.
Good choice.
So how these votes panned out, coming in third place. This was our most voted on topic, actually. 210 votes that we got for this one. Okay. So with 37 of the 210 votes, the current NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, coming in second place with 69. Nice. 69 of the 210 votes, Rhea Ripley. And coming in number 1 with 82 of this 210 votes, it is Timeless Toni Storm. This is appropriate. Award show and a timeless one, accepting the award. Mm-hmm. Yes, Timeless Toni Storm. What a year she had. And really, like, I think that like with the difference with with AEW, I think with AEW and WWE, the reason that Rhea and Toni are 1 and 2 is because you saw how important they were to their women's division when they left.
Yep.
According to Toni Storm, this is not even a real person that got the number 1
Yeah,
vote.
she still didn't come back. Timeless Toni Storm didn't come back yet.
I don't know. That person's gone.
Not here.
I'm gonna get emotional.
I obviously didn't vote enough from all my burner accounts for Liv Morgan to not even be top 3. What is wrong with you people? Are you kidding me?
Romeo.
Because Liv Morgan, because Liv, she sucks. Like, let's just accept the fact that she sucks.
No one dominated.
She fucking sucks.
No one dominated more.
She sucks.
I would have voted Mercedes Moné over her.
You got punished in the voting for dominating your competition. Ain't that crazy?
Romeo.
That wasn't dominating. That wasn't fucking dominating.
Romeo was Jinder Mahal Men's Wrestler of the Year in 2017 because he dominated. He dominated WWE television.
150 days.
Yep. He dominated WWE television. I just want to know if you were keeping the same energy.
Crown Jewel champion. Also,
that's not answering my question. I asked you a simple question. Did Jinder win
one of the worst matches of the year?
No. The reason why I'm asking this, Josh, that's why I want him to answer. The reason why I'm asking is because this is a spoiler alert for one of our lists. Liv Morgan has more worst matches of the year on our list than anyone else.
I mean, it's not surprising. He just needs to accept it. She's trash. Like, you can still like trash. Like, there's no problem liking trash. That's all I'm saying.
And me personally, I don't think Liv is trash. I think that her booking has been trash.
Yeah, that's fair.
Josh hates Liv Morgan. Hates her.
That's what he's tweeting that right now.
With a passion.
I'm on this show and Josh is hating on Liv Morgan. Final award for 2024 year-end awards.
You said send?
Ooh. What's that? Was that LeBron meme? Where he's like this? Like that. That's how I feel about that.
You just attacked him with a tweet.
We got here. Now we got the Men's Wrestler of the Year, our final award for this show. Chrissy, your Men's Wrestler of the Year.
Will Ospreay. Hello.
You just fanned yourself. Romeo, Men's Wrestler of the Year.
Cody Rhodes.
Or JJ?
You really are at mark,
It's two different tales, but just wrestler of the year is Will Ospreay, absolutely. Cody Rhodes is sports entertainer of the year.
That's also fair. That's also fair. Josh?
Will Ospreay.
And I voted for Cody Rhodes. So
Did
we
you
got
really?
the fight. Yeah, I did.
It's a tale of two sides.
You've come a long
Yeah.
way, SP3. You and Cody's rivalry, it's come a long way.
No, it's because I'm actually unbiased, unlike the guy who tells
You
me
saw him
he's
slip up
unbiased
there.
every
He said
Tuesday.
bias. You saw him slip up.
Hey, I can say I'm biased, but I'm showing I'm unbiased with my voting pattern. Who did, unlike the guy who had nothing but WWE for all of his year-end awards.
That
I
isn't
don't think
true.
I didn't see that. But men's wrestler
Yeah,
of
but
the
one
year,
AEW thing for the whole year.
not even one, not even women's wrestler of the year. He gave that to Liv.
You're incorrect. I gave
Like
women's
literally.
She
I
wasn't
gave
even in the
women's
top three. He
women's-
wasted a vote.
I
Wasted
gave
a
women's
vote.
match
She
of the
wasn't
year
even
to
top
AEW.
three.
Oh, so 1 out of the 14 awards you gave to AEW. That's unbiased.
AEW had a terrible year.
That's so much.
Unbiased.
That's so much better.
Unbiased. That's unbiased. But I think the AEW had a bad year creatively, not wrestling wise. Wrestling wise, they put on some of the best matches of the year. That's what I'm
They
saying.
have best
Matches
matches all the time.
wise, pay-per-view wise, AEW should be in your running for some of these awards.
Here's the standard.
Anything creatively, I gave it to WWE. Trust
Here's
me.
the
I'm with you.
standard. Here's the standard with awards. AEW is always going to have great matches. Always great matches. But wrestling, these awards are more than just having great matches. They're more than that.
Yes,
There's more
I
to
agree.
it.
I agree.
That's why there's multiple flavors in wrestling.
Mhm.
People love to be entertained. People love seeing great in-ring work. It's never going to change.
Exactly. But men's wrestler of the year coming in third with out of 97 votes, he got 18 of them. Will Ospreay. Last year's 2023
He
wrestler
came
of
in
the year.
third.
Came in third. Coming in second
bullshit.
with 33 of the 97 votes. Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland coming
Okay,
in at number
that's
2.
fair. Bet on black. All right.
And number 1, like I said, Swerve had 33. Number 1 with 34 votes out of the 97.
Oh, I was the tiebreaker.
The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
He was the tiebreaker.
My honor.
Oh, wait. We can't cut off the award feed. We have a disturbance on the stage. Oh shit! Oh, damn.
my
God.
God.
What is he doing here? What? Why doesn't he have a shirt on? What is he doing?
He has fell off.
What am I seeing?
He has fell off.
Kevin
the
Owens
deep
stole
end.
the award just like he stole the Winged Eagle.
Kevin
fell
Owens
off the deep
nipples.
Yeah, I guess he lost his shirt on the way. The guy who never loses his shirt lost his shirt in that picture.
Apparently so. But
That's it.
thank you to everyone who voted on the True Heel Heat year-end awards. I am sure we're going to do this again next year. So I appreciate all of you who voted on it. And we appreciate y'all for that.